Hi guys, Steve from Vintage Classic 71. I'm here today to show you a couple things, recent pickups. Haven't done a video in about a month now with the holidays and everything. Busy time of the year, so figured I'd try to make a quick one today. Hope everybody had a wonderful Merry Christmas and a good New Year. And I hope 2025 is good for you. I hope it's good for me. Last year, I went from having uh, just being on multivitamin and blood pressure pills to taking type 2 diabetes medication, asthma, and heart medication. So I'm hoping 2025 can be better, and maybe I can eventually wean my way off of some of that stuff. So, but it's good to be back talking to you again. Like I said, just a few quick things to show today. I'm going to start off with this. It's a 1994 Super Slam Ken Griffey Jr. It actually opens up to, if you want to display it. Like I have it on a shelf usually. Pretty neat. Love the picture there. Something different. You don't see it all the time. And to be honest with you, I don't even remember where I got this from. It was bought at the Seattle Mariners team store for $3 back in '94. So, like I said, it's a nice picture of him and everything. So that's one thing to show you. Couple recent pickups. This is a nice card. This is a 2024 Topps, but Josh Gibson, the all-time batting average leader. Now that Major League Baseball has incorporated Negro League stats into the leaderboards for all the different categories, Josh Gibson becomes the all-time batting average leader, lifetime batting average leader. Nice looking card of him sliding into the plate in the back. So I think it's a good thing that they did that. It was long overdue that they recognized those numbers that they'll put up in the different various Negro leagues that existed. This is also from 2024 Topps. It's a Mickey Mantle 35th anniversary Topps card. Anything with Mickey Mantle, you can't go wrong. Nice picture of the Mick. And the back. Got my inventory thing on there, but it's made with a 1989 backing to it. The 1989 Topps look. Same thing with the front, the way the 89 Topps looked. So, all right. We got a, this is a refractor. I know normally I do mainly vintage, but I've picked up some cards recently and figured I'd show some of them to you. This is a refractor. It's card 27. It's a Bowman Chrome of Jackson Merrill from the Padres. Nice looking card. If I can get the colors to reflect. It's tough with the glare. You can see a little bit there. As the light hits it, reflects the different colors of it. This kid's a good ball player. Padres got really hit it right on the nose when they drafted him because he's going to be a star in the National League. I mean, he already had a great year last year. We're hoping that Roman Anthony, for us, he's our big name, our rookie. Maybe we'll make an appearance this year for the Red Sox. Excuse me. You know, we got a couple coming up in the pipeline. We did make some big trade to get Garrett Crochet from the White Sox, and we sent 4 prospects to them. So, but we still have a pretty stocked system. Next, we have 2024 Topps. I mean, Bowman Chrome also. Jackson Holiday, Baltimore Orioles, young star. Going to be a great ball player too. There's the back of it. Right. Now here's a variation for you. Here's a 1977 Topps and O-Pee-Chee George Scott. First, I'll show you like this. Now here's the Topps one in a Milwaukee Brewers uniform. The Boomer, George Scott. Always loved him. Card number 255 is the back. And then here's the O-Pee-Chee version in a Red Sox uniform, card 210. As you can tell, it's been airbrushed, which was a common practice in the 70s for Topps. You can see the O-Pee-Chee one is a lot lighter, the back. O-Pee-Chee here, Topps over there. For the most part, you could always tell them that way because the color of the back of the card was different, the coloring. All right, next is a mini. It's 1975 Topps Mini of Lee May. Just like the way the color of that card, the Astros uniform. I love the 75 set. It brings back a lot of memories, as we've talked about in other videos I've made. But the coloring and everything else on there is just Just outstanding. Next, I have some 1960 cards. George Sparky Henderson, shown with the Phillies. Great manager. Beat the Red Sox in the 75 World Series, unfortunately, in a Frank Malzone. Red Sox third baseman. And a couple non-baseball ones. I've got a Peyton Pritchard. I love this kid. If he doesn't get the sixth man of the year in the NBA, I'll be shocked. It's a 2020-2021 Donruss rated rookie, and it's a chrome of Peyton Pritchard. Only 6'1", but the kid can shoot. He's got unbelievable range. Here's the back. Watch a lot. I watch them all. The winter, the Bruins and Celtics, I'm always watching. Red Sox, I watch, and the Patriots, which I'll get to that at the end. The news yesterday. Next is a 1986-87 Fleer Premier DJ Dennis Johnson, shooting a jump shot, playing against the Clippers. Unfortunately, DJ passed away many years ago. Really good guard for the Celtics in that 86 championship team. Then you got a 1981-82 Topps Nate Tiny Archibald, shooting a jump shot for the Celtics. Nice action photo. You guys know me with action picture cards. Came across these two. I was going through some of my stuff. These are, let's see. I got to figure out what year they're from. I should have looked that up beforehand. I'm not even really sure what year these came out, but these are the Washington Redskins. They were issued by Mobil gas station. Mark Rippon. Fred Stokes. Hall of Famer Darryl Green. And Jim Lachey, tackle. Just happened to come across all. I was going through things. Along with this, he recently passed away 2 weeks ago, the great Ricky Henderson, best all-time leadoff hitter that I can remember. I know that I ever saw. I'd have to say one of the, if not the greatest in the history of baseball, at least one of the top three. This is a 91 Tough Stuff. You guys remember the Tough Stuff price guide magazines? They used to put cards in there. Well, that's the Ricky Henderson one. And then the back has information about him. Nice card. I love all this type of stuff. I know some people want to call it oddball stuff. To me, they just great cards. And I had this. I used to be stationed at the Pentagon. My last active duty station was the Pentagon before I got out and went into the reserves. But and I worked directly with General Powell, part of his security, and Dick Cheney, along with the Air Force Chief of Staff. But here's a Bowman card of General Powell, 1991. Great guy. I had the opportunity to talk to him once on the escalator riding up to the floor his office was on. And just in passing, talking to him. Always took the time to talk to enlisted people. And he actually rose from the bottom all the way to the top. So really nice guy. Then I had this book. Excuse me for a minute while I grab it. Just got this the other day. It's written by Daryl and George Fosty. It's 1933 to 1995 O-Pee-Chee Collector Guide to O-Pee-Chee Hockey Cards. If you're into the O-Pee-Chee hockey cards, this is an outstanding book. It tells you, it gives you the information, the cards, the stories about each individual set, and the variations, different things. Outstanding book. It's a good book to read if you're into O-Pee-Chee hockey cards. And then I figured I'd finish up by showing you my little collection here of Wheaties boxes. I've got, 8 or 9 of them here. Here's one with LeBron James. Back of it says, "I promise," but I can get it too close here. There's LeBron. All right, the next one up, my favorite all-time player, the great Larry Bird. Oops, a little bit bent here. And here's the back. Yeah, I should probably somehow get these protected and put them in a top load. They make them for everything. I'm sure I can find one that'll fit this. So I should probably do that. The great Pedro Martinez, Hall of Famer. Then we got Jim Palmer, Baltimore Orioles, Hall of Famer. The back, tribute to Jim Palmer. I still, when I go in the grocery store, I'll look and see who's on the Wheaties box. If it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, or Olympics, or whatever, I'll pick it up and put it aside. So the last one I did was Billie Jean King was on it. Here's one of my favorites too, Cal Ripken, Baltimore Orioles. Great Cal Ripken. Here's the back. All right. And we got the 75th commemorative year of the Negro Leagues. You got Josh Gibson, Satchel Paige, and James Cool Papa Bell on the cover. In the back. These are neat. I mean, because you think about it, how many people probably ever hung on to them? So it's not like you can see them everywhere. So just having them, I think, is great. It's 60 Years of Sports Heritage Collector's Edition, Lou Gehrig. My favorite all-time player. Even though he's played for the Yankees, obviously. And being a Red Sox fan, something about Lou Gehrig, I love what he stood for, is the person he was. I mean, not just on the field, but off the field. Here's the back. All right. And then the last one was to honor the Boston Garden, which closed in 1995. You get Red Auerbach, you got Larry Bird, Bob Cousy, JoJo White, John Havlicek, and looks like Casey Jones all on there. And the back tells you a little bit about the garden itself. Like I said, just something nice to pick up if you get a chance. You see them a lot of times at card shows, people selling the older ones. Let's see what else. If you haven't watched Jim 5714 channel, by all means, I've been following him, and he's a big Nolan Ryan collector. Does a great job presentation of cards and everything. Him and I seem to have a very similar collecting line. What we look for and what interests us. Seems like a very nice guy, very humble, very speaks well. Nice voice to listen to, but it does a good job in presentation too. So if you haven't checked out his channel, Jim 5714, by all means do that. Like I said, awesome Noel Ryan collection, one of the best I've seen. So, and then I was going to talk about my Patriots. Well, I feel bad for Gerard Mayo, but I think, in my opinion, it was obviously, if you guys don't know, he was let go yesterday. They fired him at the conclusion of our 4-13 season, which we also had the number 1 pick going into yesterday. But by beating Buffalo, we fell to number 4, which, I mean, it is what it is. We have so many needs that's not going to make that big of a difference. But they did fire Mayo after the game, and I think it was a change was needed. So as much as I shouldn't say I don't have I feel bad for him, but I don't have a problem with the change, because I think hopefully we get somebody like Mike Vrabel in here, can turn things around. It's going to be a 3 or 4 years before we're relevant again in the NFL, but that was news for us Patriot fans. Like I said, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great holiday season. I know some parts of the country, Massachusetts, we haven't really had a big storm yet for snow, which is surprising. I know a lot of you are having bad weather today, so by all means, be safe in your travels and stuff. May God bless you and your family. Thank you so much for supporting me and watching me. This is my 49th video, so next will be my 50th, and I remember it like it was just yesterday. It's been 2 years now. I started 2 years ago this month making these, and it's been a great ride, and I enjoy it. I actually look forward to my head, because I make them usually on Mondays. In my head, I think, what am I going to do next week? So I'm going to try some different things. I'm going to try one maybe where you don't see me. I'll introduce it and start talking, and then I'll just show the different things in my room. I can go around the room doing that. So, but again, thank you. Hope everybody has a great day. Keep on collecting, and until next week, I'll see you then. Thank you. Take care. Bye.